Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another Cannibal Crossing Quickie. Today I figured we'd talk about what I've been doing today, because today has been a surprisingly productive-esque day for me. Not what I wanted to do at all, might I add. I was fully expecting to kick back, relax in the morning, and just play something with you guys. Actually, something that I have been really looking forward to doing, and I was like, okay, yeah, I have a day off today. It's my friend's birthday as well. Happy birthday to you, friend. And I figured, hey, I would just have a good time. However, that's not what happened, because what ultimately ended up happening was I had to go out today because I am getting a promotion at my work. It's pretty much a mandatory thing, so I'm not, you don't gotta pull out all the celebratory equipment, put some balloons up and everything to be excited, but that's all you need to do. It's nothing too crazy, because it's a thing that they're pretty much making me do, but I'm happy to do it anyway, and it gets a pay bump, so I mean, hey, we're looking good. And it's effectively gonna be the exact same job, so it's really easy, pretty much just a title definition changing thing, and it's like, okay, cool, works for me. So, but as part of this, I need to do, submit, background check forms to, let them say, hey, I'll let you background check me, whatever. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. So I do that, and then I am also instructed that I need to do a drug test. I need to get tested to make sure I'm not on anything. And I'm not, ever, so it's pretty easy. I mean, I think the last time I drank was right back at my birthday, which is almost a month ago at this point. So, yeah, it hasn't been... I'm fairly clean there, so I wasn't worried about the drug test. The only thing I was worried about was that it said, you need to do this within the next, the next 48 hours since you've completed this. And I completed that at 11 o'clock at night last night. And I was like, oh, well shit. So that means I either have to do it today or the next day. And I work tomorrow, so I'm not going to do that tomorrow. So I have to do it today. Well, when is it open? Maybe I can do my thing in the morning and then I can go over there in the evening. No, because they're open from their doors are open from 7 to 3:30. So I effectively, I'd wake up at 9, obviously, and then I would have I'd go there, and then I'd come back, and it'd be whenever. And I figured it'd be pretty full, so I'd probably be there till 12 to 1. So I was like, oh well, shit, I'm not gonna have any time to do anything today. Which blows, but whatever. So I was like, I gotta do this, so I might as well go do it. So that's pretty much the reason why I didn't stream this morning, so apologies there. I'll try to do it tomorrow, maybe. I was gonna say I'll save it for Friday, but Friday is the day that it is expected that my sister shows back up. Because she's on the road right now. She's heading out to us, so it's gonna be really exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening, honestly. It's kind of crazy. But... yeah, so I didn't get to do anything today. I'll try to do it tomorrow. I'll make sure the setup's all good for tomorrow so we can get that going. That's going to be really fun. I'm going to bring back a series that I did a few episodes of, and I felt really bad because I had a really good idea, and then I just literally couldn't motivate myself to do it. But here I am now, motivated and ready to go. So I'm bringing back another series of mine, and I'm going to try to keep it to a live thing, but I'll probably do highlights of it as well, just to make it all spunky and happy-dory and good stuff. But yeah, so I figured I'd tell you guys about how today went, and it went pretty okay. I got there, I woke up at 9, I went back to bed, and it was 10, I went, okay, fine, I'll get going. So it was 10 o'clock, and I got a car, whatever, everything, getting there was fine, except the guy, I had to get an Uber, because I don't drive, no one in my family really drives, except for my sister's wife. So then they're driving to us, so they couldn't drive me there. So I got an Uber, and this dude, he was great. He was fast. I got there in what felt like maybe 10 minutes. And at one point, there were 2 police cars that were, with their sirens on, driving opposite us, towards us. And they were, I don't know, they were doing something. And this dude fucking floored the brakes. And he had the windows open. You could smell the burning rubber from the tires because he had to hit the brakes so hard. And it wasn't super drastic, but it was enough to be like, oh shit, we're moving, okay. And I didn't have a seatbelt on because I forgot to put it on. And I felt I would feel weird if I would be like, okay, I don't trust you anymore, and I put a seatbelt on. I don't know, I'm a fucking idiot. I put my seatbelt on the way back, so don't worry there. I normally do, I just forgot to. It was early, and it was a whole mess there. But yeah, it was a weird ride. It was fine though. Everything kind of worked out pretty well. And then from there, I got there, and there was like two people there. There were two people there in the waiting area, and I tried signing in. I thought I had an appointment because I did the whole setup for it, but that didn't count as an appointment. That just counted as a, hey, you're gonna go over there. So I'm like, okay, when's the next appointment? And it's like, oh, 11:30. I'm there at like 10:20. I'm like, I don't want to wait an hour. This is dumb. I'm just gonna. And it's like, oh, you can also enter, or I just wait, or like a walk-in queue. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I feel like there's literally no one here. It's probably not gonna take that long. Once I fill that out, I chug like 5 little cups of water because I need to pee. And fun little thing, before I left for this event, I went into the bathroom, half awake, and pretty much just had like the longest pee I've had in a long time. So I drank a lot of water before I went to bed. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I'm ready to do this in the morning. And I was. And then I did it. And I'm almost done. I'm like, oh shit! I need to store this up. This is the juices that they are needing, and I'm just throwing it into this toilet. And so I stopped myself towards the end, so I still a little bit bottled up in there, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough. So I'm like, ah shit! I'm gonna have to wait like an hour now anyway. It's gonna be a waste of time. And so I downed like 6 of those little cone cups of water. I'm like, okay, this is going good. And then I barely get the chance to sit down when they're like calling my name, like, Harris, Tate, can you come? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, okay, sure. And they let me into a room. They're like, okay, here's give me your information. And then they're okay, go into this bathroom. They had like a block box in the bathroom that you had to put all your stuff into. So I guess you couldn't try to pee, like fake to pee or whatever. And then they're like, don't flush toilet, don't wash your hands, just pee and be done with it. And it was a very small amount of pee that they really actually needed. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is actually pretty plausible. And I, whip it out and I just let it trickle, and I'm not trinkle. I don't know how to use trinkle a word, but I let it trickle, and it just barely gets past that line with whatever was remaining from my previous pee. So I'm like, okay, great. And then, they bottled it up. They let me wash my hands, get my stuff, and then I was on my way. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It was pretty good. Pretty easy. Very straightforward. I was done before 11, and I was like, oh, wow, this is incredible. I feel like the whole process took about the same amount of time it took me to get there, which felt fast. So everything just felt fast. So I get out before 11. I'm like, oh, I can still get home and, do this. But I was already out in the area. I was like, you know what? I'll just peruse a couple stores, because this is close to where me and my twin sister normally go whenever we go out on some Fridays when we're both off. So it's like, hey, let's do this. So I went to one place. They had a bunch of stuff on clearance that was actually really good. There's a Newton's Cradle, which I've been looking for. I've wanted to get for a while now because I've just seen it at that store. And I'm like, it's $6, but I don't really feel like doing it. It was like $2. I was like, yes, sold. And then I also got some ring lights, so my my camera actually looks way nicer now, which is pretty cool. So hopefully the quality in the learning bits and the learning segments and stuff is going to improve, and some other stuff for my sister for when they come around. I've been getting a lot of gifts to sort of make up for the time that we haven't had together. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very fun time when they come around, and the walking around, buying some stuff was fun. All around a very great, productive day. And I gotta say, and I came home and I was like, alright, the moment I got in my room, it's hot as hell. I put the fan on, I set up the lights, they look really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much. Now, I will say, Friday, I will try to get a stream in. I'm gonna try to do something. But no promises, because I don't know when they're supposed to show up. So it's very possible that I won't have maybe able to stream on Friday, in which case that will be the last stream for at least a week. I have a week of fun times planned with my sisters, because I took the whole week off next week to hang out with them when they come around. So I'll probably try to get some edited down bits from my past streams that I still have saved on my computer to put on there, just so you guys have something to watch. But generally speaking, content will stop for at least a week, but it should come back very soon. That's all. Hope you guys have a great day.